From this screen, you can see the statistic of your bot. For now, we only have one bot, because if you go back here, you are going to see this is our bot instance, and it shows the exchange that we are connected to, which is Bybit in this case. That is incredible. So put it in the comment section. Bam, bam, bam. Congratulations for passing your first milestone of activating your trading bot. So I'm going to click on the instance again, and then you can see here add coin, and this is option that you can add trading coin of your choice if you want your bot to trade specific coin, but I recommend you allow it to trade under the automatic mode. But sometimes you might want to trade a specific coin and set up your specific parameters. For example, if you think the coin is going to be bullish or bearish, you can set the parameters to only short or only long that coin. You can also set selected coins that you want your bot to trade based on your analysis. So this is for advanced users. If you are not confident of the selecting of coins, just allow your crypto index bot to auto select trading coins right here. I am going to leave it on the automatic mode and then click on confirm, and then it is going to show that automatic mode selected. By default, it is going to be on the automatic mode. So click on settings, and from here you can set your bot label right here. Okay, so I can set it 4 days trading tech, or you can name it anything that will be able to identify, so that you'll be able to identify your different instances as well as different strategies that you've set in all your bot instances. From here, you can select the quote currency USDC or USDT. For now, we are using by default USDT because USDT is available and it is widely used in Bybit as the quote currency. So currently now, the trading mode is the acceleration force. If you click on this question mark, you are going to get the information about these specific settings, what it does, and so on. Always use the question icon to get more information on what the specific function does if you are not aware of what the function is doing. So from here, we can select the trading mode as acceleration force or market index. And this is where knowing which algorithms or the algorithms of this trading bot comes in, because you can see trading mode, acceleration force, and market index plus acceleration force right here, but you might not really know what it means. So I'm going to quickly explain what this means in terms of this trading bot. So I want you to navigate back to argoclient.com. From this Argo client, you can see the documentation of your crypto index bots. Once you scroll down from here, all what I am explaining in this video is in this documentation as well. So I want you to click on your profile if you've logged in, and then click on market index. If you've not logged in, click here, and then when you get to the home screen, you can scroll down till you get to this real-time market index powered by AI, and then you click on view all market indexes. So I'm going to click on it right away. And from here, you are going to see the market acceleration index, which is the market index. Here you can see here we have crypto acceleration force, which is what we have here as acceleration force and market index plus acceleration force. So I'm going to explain to you the meaning of these two terms. I'm going to click on the pair tab and then type BTC USDT. So we are using BTC for the demonstration for the 4-day market index time frame. So right here we are on the acceleration force. Acceleration force measures the index of a specific pair like BTC USDT. In this case, let's just say BTC in general. So this measures the index of BTC, how BTC is moving within the period of 4 days. Remember, this is not tracking the price of BTC. It is tracking the weight. It's telling you the weight of BTC and when BTC is about to revise. You can see here in the period of 4 days, when BTC was booming right to this point, it started going down, signaling reversal in BTC. right away, and this is exactly what your crypto index bot is going to use to trade. So if you allow it to trade only the acceleration force, which is by default it is the acceleration force, it means for each of the cryptocurrencies that your trading bot is going to trade is going to base on the acceleration force of that cryptocurrency. It's not going to consider the overall market index, which is, if you come here and go to crypto market index, you see the overall crypto market index is showing is bearish in the period of 4 days right now. So your bot is not going to consider what is the overall cryptocurrency market is doing. Like, for example, it is bearish right now, but if you actually select it to trade both market index and acceleration force, it means for each of the coin that your bot is going to trade is going to consider what is the current status of the market index, and it is going to make sure that the coin index and the market index, the overall market index, agrees in the same direction before it execute any position. My recommendation is to use both, so you can create multiple bot instances and set it up, one instance to use the acceleration force only and the other instance to use the acceleration force and the market index to get the most out of this trading bot. You can do that with multiple exchanges, or you can create a sub account in one exchange to link different trading modes. You can also do it with one API key in one exchange, just that it's going to trade differently. So it's like inviting different workers to do the same work. That is creating different instances of your crypto index bot to trade using one API key, which is one account of your exchange. So as you can see, this is the current status of the overall market, in which if you navigate to trading view, so go to trading view right away, and from trading view I am going to go into the crypto tab, and then I am going to navigate to searching for BTC. So once we click on it, this is the daily chart. So this is a daily chart. You can see crypto is actually, BTC in this case is actually going down, and BTC carries a higher weight when it comes to the overall market. And the market index, which is the BTC acceleration force or the overall market index, already signified that BTC or cryptocurrencies or the overall market is going to be down in this case. So that's why when you come to the market acceleration index and under the crypto market index, which is the overall crypto index, you can see it's going down in 4-day time frame. If you go to the 1-day time frame, you can see consolidation right here of the overall markets, but we recommend the 4-day time frame. Yeah, or you can go with the weekly time frame, which is the time frame you also find in your bot settings. If you navigate down here, you can see the market index time frame right here. It's only 1 day, 4-day, and weekly time frame. By default, it is on the 4 days time frame. Now navigate to this option to select the market, which is the crypto acceleration force, and when you load the acceleration force, I want you to search for BTC USDT, and currently we can see that BTC USDT is trending down right now. It's revising down in the 4-day time frame, and in daily time frame you can see how it revised down here and consolidated a little bit up and then down again. I recommend going with the 4-day time frame or maybe the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame is really for a long-term trading, but all good based on your risk tolerance as well. So that is exactly what the trading mode does. It reads the data of this market index and then use it to execute trade. In the background, the AI also assists it in reading the data and making good use of the data. Later on, the AI is going to be feasible, in which you can message your AI on your app interface right away. So that's exactly what this trading mode does actually. Here you can see your trading volume. If you navigate to the documentation of your bot by going to algoclients.com and under the products category, and then you click on your crypto index bot feature, and then if you scroll down to the beginner tips and best practice, you are going to see the do's and don'ts for you who is using this bot as a beginner using this trading bot, it is recommended to start small. Use at least 10 USD to 20 USD per trading volume. That is for the first month, to see how your bot actually perform, and then you can decide to scale from there. It is recommended to use a lower trading volume but trade multiple coins. In that case, you are diversifying to different assets rather than focusing in one coin. But that does not stop the scenario of trading only one coin if you set it to trade a specific coin, because you have different options to set your bot to trade only one coin and also profit from it. So right away, by default, the trading size is 10 USDT, and from here you can see override position size. So some crypto exchanges have a limit of volume that you can use, which is the other size that you can use in USDT or USDC. In that case, if your 10 or any amount that you set as the volume is not up to the amount required by your exchange for opening order in a specific symbol, if you allow this override position size or you tick it, turn it on, it means the position order is going to be override to the minimum required. The same thing is applicable if your order volume is greater than the maximum allowed by your exchange. So you can always decide to allow it, or you can decide to turn it off. If you turn it off, it means your bot is only going to execute position on the coins that your trading volume is within the cap of the minimum to the maximum. That's exactly what the override position size is doing. And loss increment step, if you click on here, you can see the description of the loss increment step. This actually means the percentage of price drop or up against your position in which your bot is going to execute more position. 5 means if your bot execute position at a certain price, and at that price the price drops or goes up against your position. For example, if it was a sell and the price goes up to 5%, then your bot is going to execute a new sell order. If it was a buy and the price goes down by 5% from the entry price, your bot is going to execute a new order. But this does not affect the fact that your bot has a conditional stop loss, in which if the market index revises, your bot is going to close the position. If you think this actually makes sense to you, please do well to click on the subscribe button, like this video, and drop it in the comment section incredible, and then we'll proceed to the next step, which is the loss position new order size. This loss position new order size actually means use 50% of my initial volume in any other position increment. For example, we discussed about a scenario in which your bot is going to add more position if the price drop by the amount you set here, which is 5%. So when it is dropping by 5% and your bot is about to buy, that is execute new position, how many lot size, which is how many trading volume or order size it is going to use to execute the position, that is where this comes in. 50% means always use 50% of my initial volume, which is 10. So if you put 50 here, it's going to use 5, 5, 5 in any of the position. If you put 100 here, it is going to use the same 10% for the new orders. So you can set this based on your risk tolerance. For now, it is 50 by default. You can set it to 60. Is also good. If it is above 100, that is what is known as martingale or multiplier. So that's exactly what this is, and from here you can see the profit increment step. Profit increment step is the same thing or the opposite of loss increment step. It means when you are in profit, if you allow your bot to open new position whenever it is the previous position is in profit, then the profit increment step tells your bot, oh, when the current open price or when the current price is above or is in my direction up to 5% from the entry price, then open a new order. But by default, your bot is not going to open a new order when it is in profit or when the previous position is in profit, unless you set it to do so from this profit position new order size. So now you are going to tell your bot, oh, when you are opening a new position, when the previous position are in profit, what are the percentage of my initial volume that you want to use? So 0 means none, and if you put it to 50, it's the same thing as putting this to 50, or in this case we set it to 60. So it means when you are opening a new position, when I am already in profit, use 60% of my initial volume. So in this case, I'm going to use 50 here. So I can say, okay, add more position, but by default, it is not going to add more position. The multiplier is 1. This multiplier means, oh, if you are setting it to 1.2, it's actually, or 1.3, it means when you are opening any new position, use 1.3 times of the previous open position. So 1.3 is actually 30% increment. So if by, for example, this is a loss position and a new order is about to execute, and you set your loss position new order size to 60, it is going to use 60% of your initial volume times 1.3. So that's exactly what it means for every new order that is added to the previous order. So by default, we are not using the multiplier, which is the martingale function by default. So you can leave it turn off, or if you choose to use it, you can also set it to the martingale level of a range of 1.1 to 1.6 based on your risk tolerance. The multiplier chunk actually means how many positions it is going to open before it actually multiply. If you put it to 3, it means whenever your bot adds new order to existing position, it is going to add 3 orders before it apply the multiplier in which you set here. So by default, it is 3. If you want it to multiply the order size in every new order that is added to an existing position, you can set it to 1, but by default, it is 3. So the trading size is actually long, short, or both. By default, our trading bots can actually buy or sell. But if you set it to long, it is only going to buy. If you set it to short, it is only going to sell. It is not going to buy that coin. The max symbol right here is where I told you, oh, select more symbols and use a lower volume. So by default, it is 1. So based on your account deposit, for example, if you deposit up to $100, you can set it to trade up to 20 symbols and set your trade volume to maybe $10 or maybe 5.5 USDT right here, which is your trade volume. So by default, it is 1, and you can set it based on your risk tolerance. If you are not sure, you can join the Discord channel. Let me know how much is your deposit, and I'm going to give you information of my suggestion of the range that you can set within that your deposit right away. And the conditional take profit is under the risk management, which is set to true by default, which is turned on. And the conditional stop loss, which is set to true by default, it is turned on, is what actually tells your bot to close any position that is in loss conditionally, because there's going to be a condition to close the position. For example, like when the market index that I showed you right here is reversing against the direction of the position, so it's going to close your position, and then if there's a condition to revise the position, it's going to revise. That is how your bot actually make a lot of profit right away. The max drawdown in percentage is telling your bot to close all position if the drawdown is up to the amount you set here. By setting it to 100, it means you are not setting any maximum drawdown. So if you choose to set maximum drawdown, you can set it here, but if your drawdown gets up to that amount, it means your bot will close the position. So if you set this to a very low drawdown, your bot might actually close multiple positions because of you set it to a very low drawdown. So by default, it is 100, and me personally, I am using the 100 because the drawdown does not even get up to 5 to 10% ever since I've been using these bots, right from the development phase to the production phase right here. And the conditional take profit right here, you should turn it on. it tells your bot to close the position if the market index revises. The static take profit is also turned on, which tells your bot, oh, set the take profit whenever you execute my orders right away from here. And the TP Throttle tells your bot how many far away it is going to set the take profit. For example, if you set it to 2, which is the default, it means push the take profit from the current price is supposed to be 2 times. It is actually using the ATR. So this is going to be the ATR momentum times 2 right here. And from here, you can see the target profit in quote currency. It is set to 0 by default. If you increase this amount, it means, for example, if I set it to 50, it means whenever my profit is up to 50 USDT or USDC, but close all my positions. So if you have a target, maybe you set your bot to trade specific symbols, and then you have a target you want to be getting out of the market. Whenever you get to the target, you can set it here, and based on your risk tolerance, you can set it to any amount. Like I want it to close all position when it gets to $1,000 because I am using a higher trade volume, and I'm setting it based on the parameters. I want it to always buy a specific coin because I think maybe the coin is going to be bearish or bullish. So you can use your bot, you can give it instructions to do whatever you want it to be doing for you automatically. From here, you can see the compounding. The compounding right here tells your bot to compound the profit. So how does it compound the profit? For every $300 increments in your balance, it is going to increase the lot size by 5.5. So it means if I have $1,000 in my exchange and my bot trades that $1,000 and made extra $300, increase my lot size, which is my order volume, by 5.5. So it's going to increase this 10 if, for example, you set it to 10 to 15.5, which is 10 plus 5.5 for every 300 increments in balance. So if you can set it to 100, you can set it to 100, you can set it to any amount based on your balance. By default, it says 300. So from here, you have the maximum order size it cannot pass, and the minimum order size it cannot be less than. So when calculates the trading volume, when you are increasing it, do not increase it more than $100 trade volume, and do not increase it to be lower than 5.5 trade volume. That's what it means if you are using the compounding. By default, the compounding is turned off, but I highly recommend that you turn on the compounding, because even when giving this instruction, your bot also use the internal algorithms with AI to monitor your balance and compound it and reduce the compounding. So it's highly recommended to turn on the compounding right here. You can turn it on and leave it by the default right here. And from here, you can see the coin time frame. The coin time frame is not the trading time frame, because your trading bot does not use this candlestick pattern to execute trade. It's using the market index. So this coin time frame is actually telling your bot how fast it should exit the position when setting a take profit. So if you set it to maybe a lower time frame, it means your bot is going to be opening position and exiting the position more quickly, because it's going to set the take profit lower. So this is just like saying, oh, set the take profit in a 4-hour time frame and throttle the take profit by 2x. That is what it means here. So from here, you can see the market index time frame, which is the time frame that you are going to see here. If you go here, you can see it start from the app. It started from the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame, as well as the weekly time frame. So you can set your time frame on here from daily time frame to weekly time frame. I highly recommend you leave it on 4 days time frame, because 4 days time frame is stable. Or if you want to go more higher and more profitable and decide that your bot should hold your position for a longer period of time as well, you can select the 1 week time frame. The higher the time frame, the more accurate your bot will trade. So I don't recommend using the 1 day time frame unless you know what you are doing, or there's a specific reason why you want to choose the 1 day time frame right here. So that's it for the settings, and when you are done setting up, you can click on save settings right away, and it's going to show you the settings that are rejected and the ones that are approved based on your subscription plan. And to get this basic version for free, there are some tasks you must do, and I'm going to send it to you for completely free of charge. The first one is to like this video, the second one is to subscribe to this channel, and the last one is to put it in the comment section. I want the basic plan of this trading bot, and I'm going to give it for completely free of charge. So click on it and click on the link to join the official Discord channel. Link is going to be in the description of this video. So that is exactly how to set up your crypto trading bot. And in the next video, I am going to show you some best practices of setting up your trading bot, setting up different instances to execute trade for you automatically. And before leaving this video, I am going to show you how it looks like. For example, you can see on my screen, these are different bot instances. This is a running instance. This is not running right here. So if you can click on it and connect my exchange right now, I can click on it and connect my exchange to start running this bot with the same account or multiple accounts. Like this one that is running right here, if I click on it, you can see the bot label right here, and this is the average loss as well as the average profits. And you can see the target profit in this account is 23.7 USDT. It means when all these positions are closed, we are going to make this amount. The WebSockets API that is streaming the floating PNL is not loaded yet. That's the reason why the PNL is not showing. In your own case, you are going to see the PNL are going to be showing. So that's the way it is. Sometimes the Exchange API, WebSocket API do not stream the data because maybe the price has not changed yet. That's the reason why it's not showing. As you can see, we have like 20 multiple positions. That is 20 symbols, because if I navigate to settings and then scroll down, you are going to see we have max symbols of 20 right here. And that's exactly how your bot is going to trade. This is just a demo testing for the sake of this video and for recording this video. And since I put this trade, I think some few days, it made $4, but it's not up to a week yet. I think 4 days it's made 4 USDT in profits. So that's exactly how it is, and you can see the win rate right here. The win rate does not really means you are losing money. Actually, it means that your bot is cutting out losses, because it's going to close more losses where it's not holding losses, and then make sure it holds the profit positions. And remember, this is not a day trading bot, so do not expect immediate profit or instant gratification when it comes to profit. Expect to see your account grows every single 30 days, because even in the plans here, you can see that the target profit range estimate is in 30 days average. So if you average your 30 days profit, you are going to see with this plan, you are going to be making 2 to 5% every single day. If you average your 30 days profit, the more the plan goes, like this one can make up to 20 to 35% every single day based on the algorithms. This is exactly how to set up this your AI crypto index trading bot in your futures trading account. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so we pull the channel to 5K, and from 5K to 10K. Like this video and comment down below. I want the basic version of this bot to get it for completely free of charge. Until then, the next video, after liking this, commenting, and also subscribing to this video, I'm going to make another video on how to be profitable using different instances, customizing different instances to make more profit. And on a weekly basis, I'm also going to be posting videos of my weekly profit as well as 30 days profit trading with this trading bot right away. So until then, I will see you in the next video.